Once you start getting used to your basic punches and getting a feel how to do it, then you can start working the drills. Before you work the drills, you got to make sure that when you're throwing your punches, like when you're throwing your jabs, much like Western boxing, you would like to do a little twist at the end of your punch with your straight punches. When you are throwing your hooks, you want to just do a quick hook, turn of the ball of your foot, uppercuts. You want to use your legs to throw your uppercuts, and don't try to scoop so far down. Just try to bring it out right after, from the get-go. So things that you need to do to get the proper form: use your hips, your shoulders, turn as you throw your punch, screw it in the last moment of impact, and breathe out when you punch. Okay? So these are things that you need to work on to gain proficiency with your straight punches. When you throw your hooks, from your hands up, just turn right away. Boom. Don't try to scoop it, because then you'll start creating bad habits when you do it. It doesn't always come out the way you want them to in real time when you spar, when you fight. That's why it's important when you're, shadow boxing or doing drills, that you work on proper form when you throw your punch, so that way, when you do it real time and when you spar, that it's still gonna come out as efficiently as it should. Because otherwise you're just going to be wailing away and throwing all these wide punches, especially when you're in the heat of the moment. You're not really going to think about form. So form has to naturally be part of you. It has to be like second nature. So in order to do that, you really have to keep practicing the right form, proper stance, proper movement, proper execution, proper breathing, and everything else.
I'm sure you can tell your grandfather about it when you go see him. Alright, let's pick these up, you guys. Try harder next time.
I was gonna attack you, Sean.
I know you did attack me.
Once you get used to the basic punches and learning how to turn them for the moment of impact, then you start learning how to gain proficiency. Doing that is by working the mitts, working the partner drills with the footwork, working the bags, and of course shadow boxing. These are things that you can use so that eventually you'll be able to use your basic strikes. Whether it's punching or kicking, you can work these basic strikes when you work on real time when you're sparring. So that's how you gain proficiency with your basic striking.